A newly released report on unexplained aerial phenomena is raising a lot of eyebrows and begs the question, are UFOs real?
Regardless of whether or not aliens are involved, government officials are taking the report seriously, including the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Rhode Island Senator Jack Reed. 12 News caught up with him today to ask about the report. Our Kim Kalunian joins us now with what he had to say. Kim?
Well, Senator Reed says this is a real national security issue, something he believes needs to be closely examined by the U.S. military and the intelligence community. Unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. That's how this government-issued report refers to what lay people typically call UFOs. The report examined 144 reports of these UAPs from 2004 to 2020, and investigators were only able to explain one, discovering it was a large deflating balloon.
Well, I was surprised with the initial reports when they came out.
Senator Jack Reed serves as the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, and he says it's important to take these findings seriously.
These observations were made by Navy pilots who are fairly sophisticated in terms of what's up in the air besides themselves. And they saw phenomena that confused them.
The report says the UAPs probably lack a single explanation, but offers these 5 categories as potential explanations. Airborne clutter, like birds or plastic bags, natural atmospheric phenomena like ice crystals or thermal fluctuations, USG or industry developmental programs, including classified programs created by the U.S., foreign adversary systems from places like China or Russia, and a category for other. The report makes no explicit mention of extraterrestrial life forms.
They don't have any compelling evidence that there is some type of thinking beings behind these things, but we have to stay focused on this and try to develop the kind of analysis and detection devices that we can confirm what this phenomenon is.
And the report also talks about the stigma that often surrounds these types of sightings, saying that as more senior members of the military and scientific communities engage with this topic seriously, the less likely it is that people will keep this type of thing to themselves. In the newsroom, I'm Kim Kalunian, 12 News.